I draw live caricatures in the Orlando, Tampa area of Florida, and in this video I am showing my method and what I think about and what I'm looking for as I draw those quick 3 and 4 minute sketches. But this time I'm going to do it from a photo so you can follow along. Now she's got a lot of makeup on her eyes. That's definitely what I would emphasize. She's got long eyelashes. They're actually longer than what I've drawn here. Draw a line for the eyelid, and then the underneath eyelid, and then the eyelashes underneath. Sometimes it's good to draw them in little clumps, and you'll see that the eyelashes underneath don't always touch this line. If you look close at the photo, you'll see that there is a little space here before the lash, between the lashes and this line at the under eyelid. Now you can draw it where the lashes touch the line, but in this case, I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then there's a sharp corner here. I'm drawing the iris and the pupil. The pupil is kind of small in the photo. I'm going to draw it small, leave a cutout, and you'll notice that if I just leave it like that, she kind of looks surprised because the eye kind of looks wide open. But if I add the shadow near the top, then that finishes it. Now the eyebrow. Now in this case, she has a ring on her eyebrow, so we'll draw that in. And I could just go total, since she has a thick eyebrow, I could go total solid with this. Let's do it. Sometimes I draw all the lines, or thick lines in the eyebrows, but in this case, we'll just go total solid. Then I usually add a little mark to where this side of the nose starts. And on this side is the bridge of the nose. I'll make that a little longer. And then this eye. Start off making sure that's my target point. Missed it a little bit. And add the eyebrow, eyelashes. I'm always looking for the shape of things. And do the same on this side. A small pupil with a carve out for the highlight. We're going to add the shadows so that the eye doesn't look too wide open. Now she does have an under eyelid, but because she's young, I am going to not add that. But I could if I wanted to. And then again on this side, eyebrow. Now, if you'll notice, this eyebrow is straighter and at a different angle than this one. This one's popped up a little bit. So that's another thing to look for, is the differences. All right. Now her nose, at the end here, it's a little square. I may just add a little line. That's like a little dimension line, trying to kind of suggest a squareness to that part of the nose. You can't see the nostril. You can't see the opening of the nostril, but you can. So I'm just drawing the shape of it. And then the other nostril. And now the smile. Here, there's a big, I don't know what this is called medically, but I call it a divot. Some people have no divot whatsoever between the nose and the lip. Other people have a very wide one. And some people have a very narrow one. Hers is light, but it's kind of wide, so I'm gonna show that. Then I'm starting the bottom of the lip. And her lip, the shape, I'm looking at it, it looks like a handlebar for a motorcycle. Bottom one. And at this point, I'm just kind of drawing what I see. And if you're practicing, you can't always draw exactly what you want to draw. I had a teacher tell me that you need to get 1,000 bad drawings completed before your good drawings start coming out. That's sort of like an exaggeration, but it's true in that you're gonna do a lot of bad drawings, and I still do some bad drawings. I still do a lot of bad drawings. But the more drawings you do, the closer you get to drawing what's in your head. So in my imagination, I can think of myself drawing a fantastic caricature. When I start putting lines on the page, it doesn't come out exactly as awesome as what I'm imagining. But if you do 1,000 drawings, every one you do will be a little bit closer to what's in your head. Now she has some pronounced cheeks, so I'm gonna add the cheek and then connect the chin and the cheek here with another line. On this side, we're gonna add the cheek, not the toe, we're just suggesting it. Here we're gonna connect this again, and we're aware by looking at the photo that you can see a little bit of her jaw on this side of her face. I'm trying to be careful not to smear the ink, because in this sketchbook, the ink can smear, but the normal paper I use at a event does not smear. She has a low hairline. Here's the ear. The earring sort of looks like a heart, so we'll add that. I almost always add a skinny neck because it just kind of adds to the cartoon effect. She's got this black heart necklace. Now, for the hair, I'm looking for shapes. Excuse me. I'm seeing like a squared shape in the photo. So I'm gonna not make it perfectly square, but I'm keeping that square in mind. Maybe going off camera a little bit there, but and again, I see sort of a square shape. I could exaggerate it perfectly square, but I'm just keeping that square in mind as I draw these lines. That's what I'm thinking about as I'm drawing. And okay, when that comes to the hair, something I just thought about or remembered, I had a teacher tell me, or I actually read in a book, you can imagine a large swath of hair like this as a big noodle. In this case, it would be like a big lasagna noodle or a dumpling. How it comes down and then it curves and twists. The same here, it comes down and curves and twists. Now, you may not think about that, but when you're seeing the drawing, but the artist, if you think about it while you're drawing the drawing, it's going to help you nail those shapes. You see right there where it twisted and these hairs come out, show the direction of the hair. This is something I got to work on, is hair. Now, I'm just drawing like the direction of the hair. I mean, I could totally ink this all out and make it very dark because her hair is dark, but for the purposes of this video, we're just going to show like the direction of the hair. And there's that one. Please subscribe if this video helped you, and if you want to learn more, I'm thinking about creating a page on my website for these type of tutorials. Now this final part is just a fun time-lapse video of me shading and coloring the drawing. I pulled it into Procreate, the drawing app on iPad Pro, and I went over top of it with layers that are set to multiply, and I added shading, and then I added color, and then highlights. Okay everyone, I'll see you on the next video, and have fun drawing.